So I speak two other languages in addition to English. I speak French and Hebrew fluently. So I've had experience in learning other languages. And I've been to two other language schools before coming to Warren Hardy, both of which I quit shortly into it. And I am so impressed with the way Warren Hardy teaches Spanish. It's important to do repetition and get the rhythm of a language. And I think this school really has the system down pat. Their workbooks and their cheat cards with the different verbs are extremely helpful. Every card has the verb on one side, and on the reverse, it has the verb in all of the different 7 different conjugations of the verb and all the different 7 in the different tenses. And at the bottom, there's a little hint about how to remember what each word means. For example, hablar sounds like blah, 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 which means to speak. And so he gives hints like that you read it just once and somehow you remember it. So I would strongly recommend anybody who wants to learn and advance their Spanish to come here at the Warren Hardy School.
I want to recommend the Warren Hardy's classes and the teachers. It is an amazing course. And the web tutor as well, and the combination, the teachers are amazing. I can't say enough good about it. And it is going to help me to be able to live in the community and engage with Mexican neighbors and friends in a much more alive and present, and being able to express myself and my appreciation for the people and this country.
Hi, my name's Dave. I moved to San Miguel about a month ago and started the class 3 weeks ago. And I have never tried to learn Spanish, but in 3 weeks, I can see that if I stay with it and move through the courses as they're designed, I'll be able to speak Spanish well enough to integrate into the culture here. And it's phenomenal. The classes are great. The supplemental online guides are extremely helpful. The teaching is great, and the people are friendly, and it's a fun time too. So I would highly recommend the Warren Hardy School if you're going to come down here and try to learn how to speak Spanish. They get you up and running very quickly.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maureen, and I'm in my 3rd class here at Warren Hardy Spanish School in San Miguel de Allende, and I absolutely love it and highly recommend it. I've taken level 1, level 2. I'm in conversation now, and I'm scheduled to take level 3 next month. I've learned so much in such a short time. My confidence has increased, and I'm so impressed with how effective the curriculum is. It's very, very well designed so that you can begin speaking immediately and get your needs met and connect with people. The pronunciation, my confidence, everything has just grown so much in such a short time. I know you'll enjoy it.
I've taken 2 classes with Warren Hardy. The first one was level 2, which really helped me understand so much of what I'd already learned, to put it in context with verbs and with direct objects and indirect objects. And now I'm in the level 3 storytelling class, and it is amazing how in 24 hours of class, 3 times a week for 2.5 weeks, I could advance so quickly. I think his method of teaching is just absolutely the best possible, and I would encourage you to come and investigate his classes. They're fantastic.
I've taken 2 classes at Warren Hardy, so 3 weeks for each class, and I've learned more in 6 weeks' time than I have in 3 years of the popular online app. The teachers are professional and friendly, the classes are fun, but more importantly, I know what I'm saying in Spanish now.
I have taken multiple classes from the Warren Hardy School, and I think it's important for people to know when they come in, they want to look forward to having a good time, making friends, connecting with other people. I really do believe that if you work with your study partner, you can speed up your learning. You can cut your learning time in half even. And I would also say that don't ever be afraid to retake a class, to take a refresher. If you feel like you really have to immerse yourself in the experience again, there's tons of bilingual people in this town, which is amazing. But sometimes it makes it too easy for us to just speak English. So immersing yourself in this experience, connecting and making friends in your class, and staying consistent on your studying is very important, as well as the online tutor. I would absolutely suggest that as well. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and it's becoming less overwhelming. And in the beginning, it feels like such an information dump and so much information. But because of the way they teach it and the processes by which they reiterate words and practice and we work together has really made it so much easier. So I'm really grateful for this experience. I recommend it to anyone.
Well, my name is Tom, and I live half-time in Mexico and half-time in the United States. And I came upon the Warren Hardy method to learn Spanish, and I'm a real believer in it. After level 1, I was equipped to really be engaged with my Spanish, asking for things and getting by. So I really do, number one, believe in the Warren Hardy method. And right now we're taking level 2, which Warren Hardy refers to as the Great Wall of Spanish. And we have an excellent guide on our wall. Rocio is taking us through all the hard parts of level 2, which is the past tense and direct and indirect objects in Spanish. And we're having a great time, and I know I want to be back.
I'd say it's hard to know where to start when I talk about level 2, because there's the class itself, which is really fun and fast and it's very social. But there's the all of the content, which I'm amazed at how much content we went through, and yet in such a way that it was very digestible. Personally, for me, I really struggle with pronunciation. And so having the teacher have such excellent use of her mouth and helping me with my mouth was really helpful for me in this class. I would say that level 2 is very fun, and it's also a puzzle. And so there's lots of puzzle pieces that make it even more fun to use your brain and twist your mind around how to go to the next level. And I've really enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it.
I would totally recommend this school, Warren Hardy School, because I've been to many different Spanish schools and classes, and I've jumped so far ahead taking these classes more than I have in any other classes. The teachers are amazing, and the method, it really works. Thanks.
I've studied different languages, and the Warren Hardy method of teaching Spanish really works. We're given the tools and the grammar and the structure of the language in such a way that we can really use it. And the drill with a partner really helps us internalize the structures and be able to speak with them. So I'm very thankful for the experience.
I've been coming a couple of years now to Warren Hardy School. I highly recommend it. It's worth coming to, even if you have to travel a long way to get here. It gives you a different way of grasping the language. And especially for somebody who's a little bit older, this way you can get a good foundation. It's like very clear, it progresses in an orderly way, and you can see how you progress through it. But that's not the main reason. Yes, I need to learn the grammar, and this is the best place to learn grammar. But Warren Hardy itself, the school, the people who work here, the environment is so special that you're in a learning environment that you really love and enjoy. So I just have to say, I love this school. You can't say that about many schools, that you love them and the atmosphere, and you get so much more out of being here than just a good grammar foundation. You get you just learn a lot of things about life and Mexico, and it's just been a beautiful experience.
I would recommend this course with the Warren Hardy School, primarily because the teachers are so lovely and engaging. They have a way of emphasizing the things that we need to learn and making them memorable. And I've had level 1, 2, and 3. I had to take them twice because it took that long at my age for the things to sink in. But it's very well presented, and I especially love the teachers here.
Yeah, hi. I really have enjoyed taking the classes here at Warren Hardy School. I've taken level 2 of 4 last year, and I took a class called storytelling, and I'm just finishing up level 3. What I like about it is I have studied Spanish off and on for years. My first Spanish class was when I was in junior high school, but I've never been able to really put sentences together and communicate with people in Spanish until taking this class. And I think it's because the way it's taught is in a way that's very it's kind of repetitive, but it's in a way that forces us to really learn not only the grammar, but also how to put sentences together and how to kind of think on your feet to be able to translate, quickly from Spanish to English and English back to Spanish. So the teachers are fantastic. The method is fantastic. I'm planning to take level 4 in the future. And I've also been working with the teachers at the Warren Hardy School on the side as tutors, which is also very effective. So I think for people, especially I think people a little bit older who maybe learn a little differently than we did when we were young kids, this is a great school for to getting your Spanish to a point where you can really start to communicate on the street with people and put your thoughts into Spanish.